Hello everyone. Today we have four piles, and the topic of the reading is who is your energetic counterpart? So, what is their archetype? And we will look into this and how they match with you, obviously, too. Energetic counterpart would be somebody that matches your energy, that matches to your, also divine status, let's say, of energy, like higher energy, higher vibrational, whatever else from that field. So, um, choose from four cards today, and we will proceed with pile number one. Hello, pile number one. If you chose this card, it's a bad card, and your energetic counterpart is somebody who is perceptive. Somebody I felt like initially like Aries Scorpio placements could be significant, which means they could have Mars influence. They could be Martian in their chart, and but they go through like darkness and depths, and they're very perceptive. That's what I'm getting. And also some Martian energy would be something about strength, perseverance, more so persuasive. I feel like they're persuasive and like in a more so dark way, as in you don't really like notice it. They're not like blunt in the sense, they're like more so like I'm getting like Joe energy from the series You, I believe they were called so, and that's the image that I'm getting. Not in a devious way though, but just in like a dark way. It's hidden in the shadows. That's how they are, but they're like still fiery under that influence of Mars, and yeah, they're very perceptive. They really like see people through. They could be like well versed in psychology, and they could decipher things quite easily. They also could be good with math. They could be like mathematician. Yeah, I'm seeing someone really good with math, like numbers, analytics, calculations. Not programming, the another word. Prognosis. Yeah, prognosis. And they're like with medium masculine energy. As in medium sense of masculine energy. Not like overly super masculine and crazily masculine, but also not like more feminine. They're like kind of in the middle. You could say like they're mid, but they're not mid, you know? Like they are very, there's something so like unusually magnetic about their looks. It's like I don't know, like it's magnetic in their own way. It really is like you want to persuade them. Yeah. Kind of yeah, but like the bat energy, also bat archetype. It's like somebody who can literally like use the infrasounds in order to get through the darkness. So that means a very perceptive person. And if anything, I also feel like they're spiritually perceptive of energetic field. And I think they know that you exist, and like that's for someone. They wanna know why. Oh, sorry, where. Why. They wanna know where. Where are you? Where you exist? um I also feel like they might appear devious from the external, and you might feel like they're devious. They might have some like I don't know, like fetishes, but at the same time I feel like it's it's a monogamous person. Like I'm seeing one big like black thing, like a, not a cube, but just like a sphere or something, and that means that they are like one, like one, and yeah. There's a lot of darkness that they see, and like they can do shadow work very well, and they can decipher things very well through that field too, like shadow field. Yeah. I'm not going to say like they are a medium, as in like spiritual medium. I'm not going to say that they're like that. No. Perhaps they're just like very perceptive. Yeah. Even with all that like Scorpio energy. if you if it's about a masculine, they're very attracted to like feminine side with that moon, like feminine. And yeah, I do feel like a feminine who can like handle things. And what I mean with things is like they're kind of like fetishes or okay. So what I get here also, they can be very fuzzy with their family and like their children, and like they can be fuzzy with their close ones, like really fuzzy. They can get very fuzzy, like soft and like fuzzy. As to about looks, I don't know where I just heard Oppenheimer. Maybe there's something about Oppenheimer. It's like maybe they look like Cillian Murphy or give similar vibes off. um could be just that Scorpio aspect, like yeah, energy of okay, it just goes back to mathematics. It's like they're very smart and well versed in mathematics. Yeah, it could definitely be some sort of like a mathematician dealing with something like that. Hmm. They do have devious principles. Like they change on the go or like constantly. Yeah, that could be something like that. But they're monogamous, so not in that field. Um, but yeah, they do have a little bit of that like trickster energy, but it's not like a jester or anything like that. Okay, so I'll proceed to the looks. What I'm seeing is a dark-haired male. Like I said, it was Joe. Dark-haired male. I'll just say person. Dark-haired person could have glasses, could be Asian too. I'll just say different characteristics now, okay? Like the main goal, main theme they have here. Goal. Someone could like football, or the opposite. They could like hate it, think it's stupid. Um, Someone could be a programmer or well versed in programming. Python language could be Python. Could be also singing. I'm seeing like some sort of singing. They could like singing, like I also got like K-pop songs. They could like K-pop certain songs. They could like singing. Okay, someone here could be like Korean. Someone here could be well versed in Korean language. Um yeah, I'm really feeling this, by the way. Literally, for somebody here, they're like a counterpart, energetic counterpart. It definitely could be like literally like a either Korean or something around that part of Asia. A business accountant too, or analyst, or like mathematician, have glasses. I'm seeing like square glasses. that type. They could also like to go outside. Uh, Something about a small dog. They could have a dog, or could want to have a dog, or maybe had dog, or they're more so like a dog person. Um, I'm also a little bit getting a sense of like snarkiness within this person, in the sense of like a little bit of like rigidity, or like a little bit of like sense of witty being, and being like, little bit snarky, like tech bro snarky in that sense, but like they don't account themselves as like tech bro. They don't want to. It's like, oh, that's like embarrassing or not cool. Something like that. That's for somebody. Another energy I'm getting is could be quite a romantic, again, like dark haired person. Dark hair really is quite prominent here. Or, okay, or like bleach blonde, also, but more rare. It's like that little bit of contrast. You know, like Scandinavian blonde, that type. So, yeah, what I'm getting with the dark hair is like another energy could be like they are romantic, but like Joe type of energy, but like romantic and kind of possessive. I'm gonna be honest, kind of possessive and uh yeah, the Joe type of energy. Okay, someone could be also from Italy, or they could be from Italy, and they could like cooking. I'm seeing like someone chopping tomatoes. They could like cooking. They could like to want to have like either a garden or a vineyard, or they have it like in their family. They have it, maybe. Uh, but again, also I got with this also bad. It makes sense. They like nighttime. Someone here doesn't like sunlight. Maybe yeah, they might get skin rashes or skin burns, sunburns. So, or there's some other reason why they don't like sunlight. But yeah, it's like in the darkness. Nighttime, maybe night owl. Maybe they like to do some sort of work during nighttime. They might like to also cook, like dinner, in like, really late. It's like 11. Yeah, like almost at midnight. But it's not a vampire. I promise you. Yeah. Okay. So they could also like something expressive like dancing, like something passionately expressive like dancing, like watching dancing. It kind of gives me like flamenco or tango, or like the Latin dancing. Um, yeah, it's that. So this was your reading pile number one. I hope it resonated with you. For this bad card. So yeah, thank you for being here, and bye. Hello, pal 2. If you chose this oyster card, this is going to be your reading. I mean, the second card. Yeah, but anyways, this is going to be your reading. So, what is your energetic counterpart like? Oh my, this is like a king energy. Literally, this is like a king energy. Literal king. And I know it's an oyster card, but this one comes through so strong. It's such a strong, super potent energy. And this is like a well established person. It's like they have many, many layers to themselves. I feel like, well, with the oyster card, it's definitely someone who is an introvert, I'd say. I'd like to point that out because oyster is just always like an introvert. Keeps to themselves. But like, see, with this oyster, it's like it's closed, but it has shine from within. It's so strong, such a potent, strong, super strong energy. That like even if it's closed off, you can still see it shine. I feel like this person is rigid, very rigid in their stance. Okay, now the energy kind of told me that like it softened out. Interesting. Mm, softened out. It's like it didn't want to be called rigid. It's like literally I felt it soften out. So this mm, okay, oh my, pile number 2. Wow, I literally I feel like a sorry, I'm gonna say this. This is so weird. I feel like a simp energy here. It's like this person, no, it's a stupid word for it because it's like, it's like if it's an energetic match, then it's basically it's reciprocated, right? Right? Oh my. Oh, I feel like this person, oh my goodness, is like a knight. They're a king, but they're like a knight, like standing on one knee, like in front of you, like holding your hand, like they are like serving you. It literally gives me the impression like it's a king, but it's serving you. It's like I am your loyal servant almost. This energy gives me faithful servant. Yeah. What else about this person? I feel like this person didn't experience too many things as like a child. I'm very drawn to these two little thingies. They also could have had very little of friends, by the way. I think they are quite friendless in general, if I could say so. But I also feel like they're extremely loyal, both to their friends, both to their like faith, and both to their like I can't say that this person is way too rigid in like beliefs, or it's more so like they're faithful to their like a cause. I see anger here too. It's like fuming. They're fuming through something, some burn. Maybe they experienced some little like heavy time when things burned. like things were burned. They like they burned through some things, like experiencing extreme loss, perhaps. Um, they're very much about safety, also like remaining safe, and they like want you to be safe. I also feel like your energetic counterpart wants to have a baby with you. I don't know if it's like in your plans, but they want to. Yeah. No, it's very like vital energy. It's a pure energy. Yeah. They want like a baby with you. It's pure energy. Um they're like hard shelled. You know what I mean? They're hard shelled. Their shell is very hard. But within there's like this golden aura, golden soul, and like everything golden. It feels so good. But like on the external, they're very like coming off as rigid. I'd say they're not really rigid. They're coming off as rigid and very closed off. Like very closed off. But I see like a door that there isn't even a door, and the light is shining. However, around there is this building that's made from like cement or something like really strong. But there is this door without a door, like like an arc, and you can literally see light, golden light coming from the house through that door. And maybe it's just how people perceive this person, that they're very closed off, maybe shy too. Oh, but they are emotionally shy. They are. That's true though. Yeah, they are very emotionally shy about like romantic things and gestures. I think this is like their soft spot. This is where they become so soft. I'm seeing like a rose with thorns, but the rose is so soft and very pleasant, like it's also beautiful. Okay, this person could be beautiful or handsome. They could have beautiful, perceptive eyes and a nice smile. Also, I'm getting a nice smile. Something maybe about them having like, or I forgot the name in English for these teeth. Canines. They could have a bit more prominent canines or prominent canines. Um, but they have like a pretty smile regardless. Um, I see like their heart is like in a rational framework, like frame around it. Imagine like a rational frame, but it's a bit like sophisticated, like it seeks beauty, but at the same time it seeks justice and like rationality. But it's like true, their heart is very true and they're very true to themselves, and they would like never put you in a position where you have to either guess them or to play you. They would never like put you in a position where you would be sabotaged, backstabbed. I see like green with this, so it's like a green light. Green flag. It feels like they're a very good, rational person. Good worker too. Handiwork also, like they could be good with um hard work too. They could be good with hard work. Hard work and perseverance. I also am getting. They don't want you to be burned, and more about them though I want to. I feel like this person has like one significant friend. That's like basically it, I feel. I feel like this person doesn't really consider like wasting their time on many people, but at the same time it I feel like it does come from a little bit of it like insecurities, but no, it's more so really that they don't want to waste their time on too many. At the same time, they care about the social like aspect. They care about the socium, like humankind, or like how the social sphere is, and so it would be fine and okay. I feel like this person can be very harsh towards others. Sharp tongue, they can be very harsh. I see someone liking alone walks on the beach. They could also maybe like to block out the noise of others. Noise of surroundings. But don't think that they would not like be interested in what you have to say. They would be interested in what you have to say. And I feel like genuinely. Yeah, but this feels like a very um if it's a man, this feels like a very masculine man. Yeah, like they're in their masculine. Kind of like I do what I gotta do type of energy. Sunlight, stars. I'm getting sunlight, stars. That Coldplay song, Stars in the Sky. Maybe you remind this person of like stars in the sky. Yeah. But yeah, more about them again. Like it's just speaking to like the viewer. um Someone could like black here, or they could like wear black clothes. Clearly. Like the base clothing they have could be black. Their like main choice, I mean, could be black. It's like spiritual protection, by the way. I feel spiritual protection. Maybe they know something of it, about it. I mean, yeah, they probably do. What am I talking about? I mean, like I said, it's like in the beginning, I said it's like a king. So I feel like this is a very well versed person in like many fields, and And metaphysically, I feel too like they're well versed. They have like done their research. Straight edged. I just heard. And I saw two people, so they're like very monogamous too. I'd say even like extremely monogamous. Like with this vibe, this is extremely monogamous. Like it's a pretty crazy level. Like that's it. Like two people and that's it. Like for the rest of the life. And even more, even further, it's telling me even further. Just into centuries, like for fortune, I don't know. Yeah. This person also could really care about like family and friends. Yeah, but like with them, I'm really getting like there are very few people that they like closely have in close proximity, and others are like super, like absolutely faded, like gray mass, sort of. But they really care about these like few people. They also feel like tied up in something. Something's tying them up. Some sort of like a chain or a factor of life. It's like tying them up. I feel like some sort of either trauma or like guilt about something or like, yeah, something painful. It's like tying them. It's like they need to like go through this or just feel it, or and I guess accept it because it's just going to continue, I feel. It's just continuing, you know. That's something from their life. But yeah, about the looks, so about the looks, they could have like wavy hair, and I'm seeing like pretty thick hair, wavy, thick. They could have nice lips. You would, oh yeah, you could be really drawn to their lips. They could have nice lips. Something green also. Something about a green, like light green. Hmm. Face shape also I'm getting. Prominent jaw maybe. Like like yeah, like the male bone structure, right, of the jaw, and it's like prominent in them. If it's a man, I don't know, but this energy is super masculine, super manly, super masculine. I mean, maybe for someone it is like a woman that's super masculine, but like yeah. Mm. What else? What else? I'm literally getting like they could have sharp eyes, like these sharp eyes. Like it's like you cannot n- un- mm. It's like you notice them whether you want to or you don't. It's like they have the sharp stare. It's like they just have it. Yeah, kind of like penetrative stare. It's like they're just like they look at you and you're like, yeah, they absolutely look at you. It's like they're just staring. Like yeah, very sharp eyes. Rigorous also came through. Not just rigid, but vigorous. They could have a nice, like, how would say that? Like a bottom part. Not like from behind, just, but like from something about the like maybe abdomen, lower abdomen muscles perhaps, or just nice, so nicely shaped. Literally, it's so nicely shaped. Hmm. They have a pretty large chest, like prominent. But yeah, their energy, it's like almost gives me the impression that, let me see. This is very strong energy, yes. Physically, like physical presence is also prominent. You can like feel it. You can like, if you stood right next to this person, you would feel like you're standing next to a wall. And even though they're not like too big or anything, you could literally like feel it so physically prominently because their energy is so strong. And like I said, like lower abdomen muscles, like so this, yeah, they're very masculine. Their presence is literally there. It's like protective, also protective. Yes, genuinely like perfect protective. And green comes through, green color like symbolism. You can look it up, but it's like protective. Yeah. So I guess that's that for you, pal number two. Oh, and they think you're like a true beauty, or they would think that you're a true beauty. They think you're so beautiful. Like, oh my gosh, that's like their message from them to you. So yeah, that was the discreet. Yeah, now I got like a star in the sky. So that song of Coldplay, "Stars in the Sky," makes sense. You know that I mentioned before. So yeah, that's a very nice energy. So that's for you, pal number two. That's your energetic counterpart. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope this resonated with you. And yeah, see you. Bye. Okay, I feel inclined to mention this, pal number two. There's something about these three symbols. Do you see? It's like a triangle, three triangle looking symbols, maybe like torches, three torches, or think three like objects up like that. Not like swords, no, this is different. This is something different. I'm seeing maybe like three torches or three something. This is not related to Three of Swords card. This is something else. Something maybe related to something mythological, Greek mythology, maybe that. But yeah, and also there's this little point that looks like a hole in the earth, and I literally got like a hole in the earth, and like now I see like a beetle and hole in the earth, like an earthworm. Well, again, yeah, like characteristic of introversion, pretty strong one. Earthworm also gives me a little bit of analogy with bookworm, and earthworm, earth hole, hole holding the earth. Maybe someone's doing some digging work with a shovel. No, this reason is something different with a beetle holding the earth. Maybe like a scarab or some beetle that like takes itself down in the earth, and it could be a symbolic something like scarab could be symbolic here in this reading. Yeah, that's all. That's what I felt like mentioning. And the sun also could be symbolic in this reading. Yeah, like an earthworm. No, I'm also feeling like Dune, like the story Dune had like earthworm, had like hole in the earth, the ground. So maybe this person could have some similar characteristics to like Paul Atreides. Yeah, it's kind of resonated really hard right now. So I think it could be the information that I needed to tell here extra. So yeah, that's all. That's all for you. Pile number 2. This is your energetic counterpart. I hope you enjoyed this reading again. Bye. Hello, pile 3. If you chose this card, it's a Scorpion card, and let's proceed with your reading about your energetic counterpart. So, pile 3. This is a person with this Scorpion card. I could see prominent sun placements, and I see this person is very feisty, and they know how to like get deals together and tie things together. It feels like it could be a business entrepreneur, someone who does business entrepreneurship. I'm seeing them doing like this, and so they know how to also like cut contracts. I feel like they know when to cut contracts, when to cut deals, like cutting things off. They know when to do that. They could be known also for being cutting, like in their attitudes, like they're very forward. I feel like they're very forward, like a real entrepreneur, and feisty. They know how to also like tell people what to do and how to make things work together. So they would mishmash together one process after the other, and everything goes into some sort of result. I'm not going to tell that all of the projects of this person works. It's like, but they do a lot. They really shuffle through things, or hustle. They hustle through things with different projects, I feel. And like, if they make like 10 projects, at least 2 or 3 land, okay? And they're like, yes, I'm super content that like 3 landed. This is amazing, great, perfect. Now let's like continue, go on. And I feel like this type of a person. They might have struggled. Some of them might have struggled in childhood with like poverty, being in a dark place, maybe even like some sort of disconnect from reality, even, it feels like. Yeah. But then they like took these like crumbling things and like pieces and just arranged them together and kind of like went on and like started literally like hustling with people with like things, objects, and like everything else, like just hustling. Like they're always onto something, cutting things off, making new projects. I feel like they like beauty. It looks like a flower here. It resonates to me as a flower. I feel like they like beauty, and They could like beautiful women if it's like a man. Here could also be a woman. Could be a woman. Like this energy is not like, like strictly masculine or super masculine. This is like, no, what I mean is like this could be a woman in her masculine, but also this energy is not very masculine. It's like 50-50, I'd say, or like 60-40. So they have an eye for beauty. I feel like for some of you, they might like gingers, redheads. They might be like blonde themselves, dark blonde. Someone here could also have like a curly hair. What else? What else? Yeah, the sun is very prominent here. Sun. Shining like the sun. Limelight maybe too, but it doesn't feel like it, no. It's more so like the energy of the sun, like shining like the sun and being active, proactive in things to get money, I feel. Materialistic wealth. But yeah, this person is like afraid of like crumbling down, afraid of like being in poverty again. And so they just proceed further and further, hustle and hustle. Yeah, like I said, they're good at cutting things off. So I don't feel like they have many enemies. I only feel like they have very little, because I feel like this person really knows how to like be an entrepreneur, how to talk to people, just arranging things with them. Literally, they're just being active. They're just arranging things with them. They're just la 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 constantly, like just they know how to roll through that stuff. They know how to roll through fame, how to roll through these things with people, popularity. Like, it doesn't bother them. It's like, even if I land a hater, it's like, it's insignificant and it doesn't matter. It's like, as long as I get that bag of cash, I'm shining. Like. I feel like this person, for somebody, this energy, they could be single at the moment, literally, and they could feel slightly empty, and I feel like they are trying to find somebody to fill their like inner uh, void. Yeah, they feel kind of empty, and they're trying to find somebody, but not just somebody. I feel like this person is very picky, and I feel like this person actually wants like a serious relationship, like commitment, and they want like something like bougie, beautiful, and almost kind of feels like some sort of like romantic story about these like financial films and stuff like that. That's what they want. They want that. They just don't want to like, I don't know, like a hookup or something. They want someone literally like pretty big, tangible, like beautiful, someone to literally not just go out with, but like consistently spend time with, and even like randomly pop up with a car and be like at the late evening and be like, let's go for a ride, and they want that person to say yes. That's what they want. Yeah, like I said, that sun energy, pretty big ego, but at the same time, I don't feel like this person is like It's not like a bad person or anything. Just like it's so prominent you can't not pass by it. It's like the sun is shining so bright you can't like pass by it. It's just there. It is there. You can see it clearly. You can see it clearly. Even if you put sunglasses on, you can still see it. It's like that round thing is there. It's there. It's in the distance, but it's there. It's pretty big. They like to keep themselves also like physically intact. It gives me Apollo energy. That's what I would round it to. Like physicality of the Apollo, I'd say, or at least that's what they aim for, or at least that's how they like to position themselves. Yeah, that's how they like to position themselves. They like to be physically like handsome, a little bit bulgy. I don't know, like kind of yeah, like physically handsome. That's what they feel like they want to position themselves as. Like this energy is like yeah. What else? Sometimes this person can like rush into decisions that make them crumble kind of little bit to medium bit. But I also feel what I just felt was that this person, oh my god, if this is like a gambling energy, or if this is like a gambler in life, you know what I mean? Not the one who goes like to casino or stuff, but like the gambling energy in life, like the entrepreneur that literally is kind of ready to sometimes go to the blast, like risk it, like really daring. With that sun energy, they might really crumble with losing a house. It's like one of the biggest things that will or might happen, very much so might happen in their life, is that they will lose a house by like a big deal. I mean, by entering a big deal in a rush decision. That's like their biggest crumbling point in life, I'd say. But other than that, they'll get out of this, but it will like result in like a depression or like low energy for them, and they will be actually feeling guilty, sad, and yeah, like tearful. You know, like sun energy, Apollo, but they'll still cry. Like there will be tears in that sense. But yeah, this is a strong person, regardless, and they get through this. They will and they like can get through this. But I feel like if this happens to this person, they really need to have somebody empathetic next to them. Like a feminine energy, empathetic, understanding, and literally someone to hold them and give them a shoulder to cry on. They need that, and they will need that. It doesn't matter if they're bravado, you know, like, um, their self-confidence, it doesn't matter. They will need someone, they will need a close shoulder to cry on. They'll need that care, and they'll need someone who faces their emotions like when they're just like crying, you know. Yeah, it's that. But what else? What can I say, like looks wise? Well, I kind of did a little bit, but sometimes they might get a little bit more like bulky, or a little bit more on the, like you might notice a little bit of like weight gain, like a little bit. Sometimes they might be inclined to be like that, but they like to stay fit, I feel. I feel like they like good food and they like kind of like bohemian. I feel like they like bohemian lifestyle too. Might be for somebody. Yeah, they like bohemian things like good food, perhaps good drinks, something like that. Good, good bad time. Well, yeah, stuff like that. But that's not Dionysus energy. This is Apollo energy. It's like don't confuse these. Just a disclaimer. I mean, energy wise, because it's pointing the direction, of these archetypes. For somebody, they might have a mustache. They might seem soulless or like empty in the sense of like, I don't know, in the sense of being perhaps uncaring or something, or just aloof. I don't know, like, but they're very, very like action oriented, and they're always like passionate about their projects and things they want to do. Like they're super action oriented, and if that action includes you, then they will literally like they will not be dismissive. They will literally proceed with that sun energy, like straightforward. Yeah. For somebody here also, they might want to have like a big family with like several children. They might have want to have a big family and be like appreciated for it. Feeling that sun ego, like being appreciated for it, like loved by the children. And yeah, for somebody, their north node might be in Scorpio. So if you know their chart, and I feel like this is a very light person that's like almost never like consumed by the darkness. They might also not notice sometimes how darkness creeps in. I think they need someone very empathetic. That's what I think. Yeah, because it's like only someone very empathetic can save them from these like situations like I mentioned. Yeah, that's that. What else can I add? Thinking. Yeah, they also might have like childish inclinations, like some childishness to them. Maybe like they might be a little bit of a like Peter Pan, but this person's always like go 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 go. Yeah, like thing after the other, doing and doing, and they always like accomplish something. Like they're like fire. So yeah, pile number 3. This was your reading, and I hope this resonated with you. I hope you found this informational, and yeah, thank you for being here. Bye. Hello, pile number 4. Those who chose this card. Snake card. Very interesting. I'm hearing Om Namah Shivaya. So, snake, the Shiva symbol. Interesting. I feel like this is like past life connection. Going through past lives. Karmic connection. Karma can be different. Can be good and bad. But yeah. So what is your energetic counterpart? A karmic deep past connection. I'm seeing snakes like hissing at each other. Hissing. But then again, snake is eating itself. Again and again. Again and again. It never ends, doesn't it? I feel like something never ends. Samadhi also I'm getting. Samadhi. You don't need samadhi. I felt like saying this so strongly. You don't need samadhi. Don't, like, stop practicing it. This is not what you need in order to, like, for example, if you are asking about this and this resonates with you, this energy, this sort of karmic past life energy, deep energy, you don't need samadhi to, like, resolve it or anything. No, you don't need to, like, get in touch more with yourself or anything. I feel like it's like a rattling can, an empty rattling tin. If you will do, like, try to resolve this with samadhi, because this is so much, I feel like this is so much deeper than that, and soul tie is much deeper than that. Like, I just feel like telling, like, you don't need samadhi. I feel like saying leave samadhi to monks. I know that some will disagree with me strongly, but that's what I'm here for, to tell what I feel and to find those who disagree with me. But to the snake card, this connection, I feel like it shines through and beyond, really. It's like a what is your energetic counterpart like? I feel like they're like a snake. I literally feel like energy of Shiva, Lord Shiva. Maybe their energy, I feel like, is of Lord Shiva, so they could have something significant with maybe their placements being ruled by Lord Shiva. Just a second. Okay, so this is extremely spiritual. It's like, I don't know who you are and why you came here, but this feels like it's like a dance between two, like Shiva and Kali, and it feels like they're eating each other. Like, snake eats itself while it's like you are eating each other by this, like, constantly going on, and you're eating each other while it's eating, like, oneself. It feels like divine counterparts, and by eating each other, you're eating yourself. Yes, it's like you're denying something. Seem like a snake again, snake. What are you denying? Your darker being, I feel. You're denying your darker being and not looking it right and straight into the eyes, as in remembrance of the what? Soul patterns. It's almost like your soul patterns hurt you. Like previous life stuff, past life stuff hurts you. And it's like the snake is wrapped around you and it's like squeezing you to death, like with this pain. It's like you can't accept it, but it's just normal what you did in the past. For being like you, it's normal. See, I don't know for whom this is. If this doesn't resonate with you, you feel free to choose another pile or like to click off completely. But if this resonates with you, basically, you're from like higher skies, and what you did, if you remember something through like past life regression or you feel it deeply within you, everything you did is normal for such a being like you to do. You don't rely on the earthly realm's codex, the ethics. Throw it all out the window. I don't know, anywhere. Out your head. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares. This thing is your absolute reality. You have to accept it. You have to accept it. If you're going to deny this, you are just going to crumble apart. I feel this for someone, seriously. It's like... I feel like something with native connections too, like Native Americans perhaps. And I'm seeing like natives running, like maybe you were part of them, maybe in soul you're part of them. Maybe like Appalachia, maybe... Like I feel like if you've like lived so much, so many lifetimes, past lives, it's all like coming up and you feel it and you can't kind of like handle it. I feel like because of what was told you at some point. What was it even? It's like some past seed of information that's within you and that's like making you malfunction. Like hurts you. But like nobody will save you but you. You need to decipher that seed. Where is it? What was that was told you? What was it? I feel like you're like sleeping on yourself too. For somebody, you're sleeping on yourself. And like all of those are your abilities. Like you're sleeping on them. Sleeping, 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 sleeping. I'm seeing like... I'm not gonna lie, I saw like a higher being or like even like a god falling asleep and they are sleeping. They're asleep. I'm being told that like your energetic counterpart is like Lord Shiva. And you know, if that's like the case, or the vice versa, then it means that your energy, you embody heavy energy of Kali, heavily, and that means you are onto something, and that means that you're special. 0, 1, 10, and 10 was just on the timer when I looked at it. What is with this? Literally. It's got too deep. Too deep. But yeah, it's like you're not recognizing your inner yourself, and you're not oh my gosh, yeah, oh la la. I'm literally seeing now a vision of a person coming to a mirror, and they see Kali, or like a god in the mirror, but they don't recognize themselves. This is wild. They don't recognize that reflection. They're like sleeping on themselves. They don't know who that is, or what that is, what that means. I feel like this has gone in circles for so long for you, in circles and circles, that it's like you're stuck in a cycle, in a circle, and you can get through only by persevering through that image in the mirror, getting in touch with that image in the mirror. Destruction, literally. You need to like embody it. Energy of the Kali and Shiva. Huh. Yeah, it's like you are not of simple energy at all. You're not, but like you are sleeping on yourself. I feel like someone here is crying. Someone is crying, and they're trying to protect their energy, trying to protect their abilities, their piece of magic. Yes. And at the same time, there's nobody here who is like attacking them like physically or like with poles. There's nobody. But here, if you look up here, it's all energy. It's an energetic war, and it's all coming at you. It's coming for you. And you're like, trying to protect yourself, crying. And I asked, like, why is it? Why is a snake trying to protect itself so much? And it's because I saw the snake being stomped on. The snake was stomped on. The snake of wisdom, clarity, truth. I just want to say also, karma doesn't come in consequences. And human mind cannot comprehend certain things, and they incorrectly position certain things, and they don't see the whole picture. This snake is like holding sacred knowledge, sacred energy, and it's protecting it from others. It's protecting its energy from others, protecting it from the attacks. And you know what I wanted to say? I really wanted to say also that Shiva loves you. For whomever this is who needed to hear this, I felt like saying this. You're very appreciated. Very. And Yeah, this is like energy war, energetic war. But I see the snake being so light and strong. I don't know, but it might crumble. See it like giving those cracks. I see snake being like of like diamond gold or like the sun. Like light, very bright, but like strong also, like light gold. But it has cracks. It cracks as a result of these like attacks. And it dissolves. So I don't really know. Wait a second. I do feel I have to say this, like I feel inclined to say, and again, please click off if this doesn't resonate with you. Like please. Just do it for your own sake. I feel like the snake holds like sacred knowledge, and I feel like the snake cracks and dissolves after this huge energetic attack. And like it goes into oblivion. But this snake was the truth. Like rightful sense. On this earth realm, the snake was the truth. But yeah, I just also want to tell that for whomever this message is, you did good. Like, you did good by protecting the sacred knowledge. You did good by, yeah, such a weird message. And if the snake disappears, there will be huge karma. Gigantic, like the darkness is going to swallow many. It's going to swallow many. Like darkness will go upon. This is pretty big message. So what, okay, let's go back to who is your energetic counterpart? Like what are they like? I feel like they're like Shiva. Yeah. I don't know, that previous message perhaps metaphorically connected to you. But yeah, I feel like saying you don't need to hold it anymore. You can just open your arms wide and go into the, I don't know, just big. I don't know how to tell this message otherwise. It's a very strong message. Yeah, I feel like saying again, like, you did well. I don't know who needed to hear this. This is so weird because I just wanted to talk about like energetic counterpart, but this was so extremely deep. So extremely deep. So I also see like black flower, like black lotus or black lily. I also felt saying like Mercury energy here. Well, again, I think Rahu is Mercury if I remember correctly. I also just felt a message: new times will come, and there will be like an energetic change and rise of those who are energetically different or like similar. Your energetic counterpart, pile 4, is like divinely strong. I feel inclined to say that. Or maybe you just needed to hear this message from Lord Shiva. That you're supported and you're loved. I'm literally feeling love. Yeah, support and love. And like truth, right. You did things right. So that's the reading for you, pile number 4. Majestic energy. Very strong. Very strong. Okay, pile 4. So I hope this was informative and helpful. And I hope this message resonated with you. And blessings, pile 4. Stay safe too, please, and take care of yourself. Remember to stay true to your core, pile 4. And yeah, bye.